Hello, everybody. My name's Saad Ringa, and I'm a midlife farmer. Thank you for joining me in another episode of State of the Garden, where I provide an update about my square garden, talk about what happened, what's happening, what's going to happen. First of all, I would like to apologize for skipping last week's episode. Normally, I would do these updates every week, but last week, let's just say that I messed up, and I apologize. And a viewer, a YouTube user, pretty much made me feel bad about it. So I was debating whether I should continue with this or not, and I think I'll keep on going. So in the last 2 weeks, since I didn't talk about what happened that previous week, we're continuing to harvest a few things, cucumbers and different types, basil. We're starting to harvest some tomatoes, some golden cherry tomatoes. Although my tomatoes are not doing well. Some of them have died, some of them are dying. Some of them are doing well, but they're showing signs of being not so healthy. Like this one here, while we see they have quite a bit of fruit on them, this is a red cherry tomato. Some of them are ripening, and the plant looks healthy for the most part and thriving. But then on the bottom here, we see a bunch of yellow and brown leaves. I'm still not 100% sure what's causing this, so if you have any input, if you can help with this, I'd really appreciate it. We are starting to see some peppers, although we have not harvested any yet. The tomatoes, the pretty much just the gold cherry tomatoes that we have harvested so far from this dying plant. Looks like it's dying. So, and right there, there's some spring bush tomatoes. I actually picked one earlier. It was not quite ripe yet, but I picked it up because it was on the ground. It fell, so I'm not going to leave it there. So I put it on the counter, let it ripen some more, and then we'll enjoy it, hopefully. The eggplants have not harvested any yet, but we have few flowers, some where the flowers have dropped and the fruit is forming. Let's see, there are some more peppers here on this plant. Now, these are small, even when they are fully grown. These are from some store-bought peppers. That's where we got the seeds from. And I thought, hey, what the heck, why not? Let's try them. And they seem to be producing. Let's see. The seed pods from the radish, from the black radish. Tons of them. Let me just pick this up here. Now, the these seed pods will have 3 to 5 seeds. And I thought about it, and okay, do I want to harvest these seeds, save the seeds and plant them? And I might still do that, but I also learned that the seed pods are edible, and we tried them, and they were pretty tasty. We are going to try to pickle some as well. Just add them to all the cucumbers that we've been blessed with. There are some Cornichon cucumbers. Oh boy, yeah. These here are too big. Well, they're still edible, but I should not have let them get that big. The cucumbers are starting to show some signs of not being so healthy. And like, we see all these leaves here that are dying. And a little bit of it is okay, but I think it's starting to get to a point where I should be finding out exactly what it is and taking care of it. Especially that I know there's mildew on my squashes. And we see here these burpless cucumbers. There are a couple here. Another tiny one that's coming here. And I just saw a cucumber beetle. Um, every now and then I see them. Not too many. Nothing to be too concerned with. If I just grab them, put them in a bucket of water. We are getting some melons. Look at that. And for this here, I'm gonna need to put like a sling to support the weight. That way the plant doesn't have to deal with all that weight. It's gonna keep getting bigger. Another one here. And we have a different variety of melons. And there are a couple that are on their way to providing us with fruity goodness. Let's see. Some tomatoes that seem to be doing okay here. Here's the other gold cherry tomato. It looked like it was struggling for a while. Then it's getting better, and then I don't know what's going to happen next. There's another tomato there that I need to put some support. It actually has some fruit there. I don't know if you can see it. I need to take care of that. Put a bamboo stick and allow it to stand upright. These Nepal beans, they're not growing anymore. This is it for them. I need to pull them out, harvest those beans, and see what I'm going to do with them. Patty pan squash. Now, as you know, if you've been watching previous videos, I've been dealing with SVB, squash vine borer, and they seem to be doing okay. As a matter of fact, I came out here with a knife because there is a patty pan here that I'm going to be harvesting. Let me just check this area here. If there's any on this side. Let's see. Yeah, I harvested some yesterday or a couple days ago. This one here was still a little small, but I'll go ahead and get this and add it to the previous ones that I have inside. We are having some squash for dinner tonight. Alrighty. Let's see if I can pull it out without cutting myself. I'm holding a knife and... Alright, get out of there. Alright, here it is. And just drop that flower thing. Yeah, there's some ants in there. I hope they didn't go in. Well, we'll find out when I take it inside. For the squash vine borer, there's the quick update. Look at this here, this white volante. I don't know what happened. Looks like somebody pushed it. I'll take care of that later. The other squashes, this one here is called a buttercup Burgess getaway carrot. And we have, I think, 3 of those. There's one over there, one here. Looks like that one's not doing well. And there's a third one over here. It's for the lower Salmon River. There's one here. Now, this is starting to ripen. We should be able to harvest this soon. Now, soon, I don't know if it's a couple weeks or a couple months. Well, probably closer to a couple weeks or maybe a month. The other vine-type squash that I have here, I have not seen any flowers on it. I don't know, this thing's sterile. It's looking good, it's healthy, and it's got these vines that are invading my yard. But no flowers. Don't know why. But for the squash vine borer, it has been attacking my plants. As I mentioned before, I am using this trap that has a lure in there, and it's it's a pheromone based lure. It attracts them. There are 14 moths in there, at least when I counted yesterday. There might be more. And I've had it for about 4 weeks. Now I caught about four, I believe. So figure 4 moths per week. That's a lot. Um, I was also collecting eggs and destroying them from the plants when I see them. And I also noticed that there were um, some borer, some worms that went inside the plants, and I just cut those stalks and destroyed the borer inside. I will do my best to put together a series of videos just explaining how to deal with the squash vine borer. But meanwhile, if you are struggling with that pest, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I feel confident to answer any questions you might have about the squash vine borer with all the experience I've had with that bugger. Alrighty, well, I guess this is it for today's update. I really appreciate you tuning in and your comments and any inputs you have to help me and others with our gardening experience. Uh, until next time, take care.